Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sashas Tech. This is Amok Kaliva. If you are new to my channel, please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates. In the last video, we understood data requirement for any of the projects and also the concepts of splitting the data into train and test. In today's video, we will be understanding about ROC curves. We will brush few of the earlier concepts of sensitivity and specificity which are used in the plotting of ROC curves. Thereafter, we will be understanding about area under the ROC curve and we will close this video with an example how to plot ROC curve. Receiver operating characteristics is the abbreviation for ROC. The basic definition of ROC is, it is a graphical plot that illustrates the diagnostic ability of a binary classifier by varying the threshold. The ROC curve is a plot of true positive rate versus false positive rate. The ROC curves which are below the random classifier are the worst models and which should not be used for prediction. As we tend to go far away from the random classifier, those models are the better models. For example, if the true positive rate is 1 and the false positive rate is 0, that ROC curve is a perfect ROC curve model, which means that model will provide you highest accuracy. In this representation, you can observe the ROC curve with the model green is better than that of black and blue. These were some of the definition of ROC curve and graphical representation of ROC curve. Now let us brush up on few of the concepts of true positive rate and false positive rate which will be used in plotting ROC curve using confusion matrix. We have understood about confusion matrix in the previous videos. For more detailed understanding, please go and watch my previous video. Confusion matrix, it is a table of actual versus predicted. Here, rows are representing actual positives and negative. Similarly, columns are representing predicted positive and negative. If the actual it is a positive and we predict it as a positive, those cases are known as true positive. Similarly, if the actual is negative and we predict it as negative, those cases are known as true negative. We do make mistakes during prediction. These mistakes are, actually if it is a positive and we predict it as a negative, those cases are known as false negative. Similarly, if actually it is negative and we predict it as positive, those cases are known as false positive. False positive is type 1 error, false negative is type 2 error. True positive rate is also known as recall or sensitivity. True positive rate provides us the information of actual positives correctly identified as such. By formula, true positive rate is equal to true positive divided by true positive plus false negative. Similarly, false positive rate is equal to 1 minus specificity. Here, specificity provides us the information of actual negatives correctly identified as such. By formula, false positive rate is equal to 1 minus true negative divided by true negative plus false positive. These were some of the concepts of true positive rate and false positive rate. Now let us understand the area under the curve of an ROC. area under the curve. It is the ability of the classifier to distinguish between classes. There are three scenarios of AUC. AUC is equal to 1, AUC is between 0.5 to 1, and AUC is 0.5. AUC is equal to 1, it is a theoretical case and practically bit difficult to achieve. In this scenario, we are correctly or perfectly identifying true positives and true negatives. The graphical representation of AUC is equal to 1 can be shown or represented as this. If the AUC is between 0.5 to 1, which is the practical scenario in real life. Here we are trying to achieve more number of true positives and true negatives to identify correctly. As the curve tends towards 1, that is the best model. Similarly, if AUC is equal to 0.5, here we are not identifying the true positives and true negatives correctly, or the output predicted is random or a constant class. These were some of the concepts of AUC. Now let us understand an example how to plot ROC curve. For demonstration of an example, we have considered 5 actual values with 2 levels 0 and 1, 5 predicted probabilities which ranges from 0.52 to 2.95, and 3 thresholds 0.6, 0.7 and 0.8. Now what does 0.6 mean is the values above 0.6 for the predicted probabilities will be 1 and rest of them will be 0. As you can see, for 0.52 we have considered 0 and rest of them as 1. Thereafter, using the formula of TPR and FPR, we have calculated the probabilities value for 0.66 and FPR as 1. We plot these values on the graphical representation. Similarly, for threshold greater than 0.7, we convert the predicted probabilities into levels of 1 and 0. As you can see, 0.68 is 0, 0.52 is 0, rest all of them are 1. We calculate the TPR and FPR and plot that on the graph. Similarly, for different combinations of thresholds, we can calculate the TPR and FPR and plot them on the graph, and the ROC curve can be built. This is how we can build the ROC curve and understand the characteristics of the model. Now let us understand the categorization of AUC in ROC curve. In the final part of video, we will understand the categorization of area under the ROC curve. If the model performance of area under the ROC curve lies between 0.9 to 1, it is very good model. 0.8 to 0.9, performing good. 0.7 to 0.8, it is fair. 0.6 to 0.7, it is bad. And 0.5 to 0.6, it is failed model. This is how we can assess which model is performing better than the others. These were some of the concepts of ROC curve and area under the curve. If you like my video, please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.